To what do you attribute being able to play 500 plus consecutive games in the NHL, which for sure that record will never be beaten by anybody, I don't think, in the future of the NHL game. And it's an incredible record. I mean, I think the most games that I ever played in a row was 28, and Glenn here played over 500 games. I think the record is somewhere like 570 games or something, but without a mask is even more incredible. So please, do share.
Well, I never really got bad injuries. Like all our injuries were puck related, and so it's getting hit in the face while you were able to come back and play the next night. But when you had a leg injury or something, you had the groin injuries, I think that's what changed my style a little bit. It was to swing the legs rather, and so many of the goalkeepers later, they didn't butterfly, they knelt down. Like I say, if you can't swing your legs, well, then you're not doing it properly.
Yeah, so you had to learn how to adapt.
Yeah.
And I'm sure, playing that many games in a row and, without a mask for sure, the pain of being hit in the face with a puck, I can't imagine, getting hit in the mouth or in the nose and then coming back out and playing that game. That's incredible. So my hat's off to you for sure.
Well,
that's an amazing.
That's what the old goalkeepers did. Like I loved Johnny Bauer was one of my favorite. And I remember at some function in Toronto and talking to him, and his wife was beside him, and I mentioned, I said, John, I don't know if you remember, but I was in Indianapolis in the American League when you were in Cleveland. And I said, I think you lost 7 teeth the one night. And his wife pipes up and she says, 9. And I said, well, John, I said, if there were 9 teeth laying on the ice, I said, I'm glad they were at your end. But he came back and finished the game.
Yeah,
he
wow.
dropped 9 teeth and came back and finished the game. Which,
but that's how tough you guys were. Like
we like to think we were tough.
Yeah, for sure. You were.
Yeah, well,
that's incredible.
We'd get hit, but we'd go in the closet and cry. We wouldn't do it at center ice.
Yeah, no. That's definitely out of the question for sure.
Yeah.
Let me ask you your thoughts on today's game and the goalies of today's game that you watch. What do you think of today's style of goaltending and the goalies?
I think the goalkeepers have to be better than ever. Everything else seems to go up, and I would think the goalkeepers are better today than when we played. And I don't watch a lot of hockey. I get too uptight when I watch it. It's easier.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. Do you watch a lot?
I watch a little bit, but I'm the same. I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh no! Like you can see all the mistakes happening, and of course, if you're cheering, if it's your team, you're always cheering for that goalie to do well. And my son was a goalie, so I always got that big lump in my throat.
Yeah.
So it definitely is tough to watch.
But I've got grandchildren. I think I've got 3 grandchildren that are goalkeepers, and they're quite good. Like I say, there's no better position when you see everything. I had trouble as a coach because as a goalkeeper, you're looking right down, and it's a coach sitting on the bench. Well, you don't see things like that. I'm amazed what the coaches see today from
Yeah.
a terrible position that they're in.
Yeah, I did notice today they have iPads on the benches, and they get to look at the iPads and watch the replays, and I believe that has helped a lot of the coaches,
Yeah.
see the different things that are going on. In my day, we had to go back to the locker room, and I'd run into the video room. I'm like, what happened on that goal? Now, I don't think you guys had that luxury to look at video and stuff back in the day.
It come in when I was probably in St. Louis, and the forwards, they come running back in to look at the goal they scored,
Yeah.
rather than how to keep the puck out of your net. Yeah, they
Right.
weren't too concerned about those.
Yeah, they're concerned about the glory.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.